day, everyone. Our topic today will be on Python inheritance. Before watching this video, I'll advise you to watch classes and objects. I have part 1 and part 2 of it. Watch it before watching this because you can't understand this if you don't understand classes and objects. So, and please subscribe to my channel. Click the subscription button. Please subscribe to my channel. So, let's kick off. Python inheritance. Inheritance in Python. Inheritance allows us to define a class that inherits all the methods and properties from another class. I give an example here with something we all know. Do you know that living things are divided into plants and animals? You get. So here, I'm using something we all can understand, a general knowledge, which everybody can understand. So I created a class. This is class living things, which has name and kind is the attributes. Then intro self is the method. So here I have another class, animals and plants. I want a situation where class animal and plants will inherit all the attributes and methods in class living things, so that I won't have to start writing my codes over and over again. Because in Python, it's not good to write codes. It's not good. It's not advisable. Like there is this slogan in Python, in coding. It's called DROI, dry. Don't repeat yourself. That is, don't repeat codes. So this will help you. Instead, you don't have to repeat code. You just have to, this class, you just have to inherit the properties of this class, of class living things. Let me draw an arrow. This is the class. Wait. This is inheriting from this class. These two will inherit from this class. So these two classes, animal and plant, both are inheriting from class living things. So let's go to my learners. Let me show you guys how to write the code. So let's create a file. Let's name it class.py. So the name of this class, as I told you guys, is living things. If init, so I have self, living things, I have name, the attributes I have, name and kind. So I want self.n to represent name. Self.n equal to name. And I want self.k to represent, let's say, it's kind, yes. Then our method. Intro self. Let's just say, yeah, intro self. Let me use intro self. Self. So I want to print self.n self.k. I can include an object here if I want, but for the purpose of this class, I just want to show you guys how inheritance works. So this is class animals. So in order for animals to inherit the properties and attributes of living things, so after class animals, in parentheses, write the name of the class it will inherit from. So I want it to inherit from class living things. Just this. So let's say, for instance, you don't want this class. You want this class to be empty. You don't want this class to have any. They want it to have methods. Just write pass. You don't have to leave it blank. Pass. Then let's create objects under this animal class. Let's create our first object. Let's name, say animal1 is equal to animals. You know, animals inherited from living things. So living things has two. There will be two attributes here: name and kind. So the name of this animal, our first animal is lion, and the kind is wild. Wild animal. So we call our function intro self function intro self. Call it. Then let's run our code. Can see lion wild. So let me show you guys another instance. Let's take, for instance, you know this, our animal class is empty. Let's assume we want to add a method to it. Let's add a method to it. Class. Then define. Let's leave it as define. Self. So you want a situation where, you know, animal, I wrote that is wild. I want a situation where if the animal is wild, the program will print dangerous. If the animal is domestic, the program will print not dangerous. And had even let someone write something, input something else, not domestic, not wild, then the program will print invalid. So let's use the if statement. If self.k, you know, self.k denotes wild or domestic. Yes. Self.k is equal to wild print dangerous. There should be colon here. Colon. Then elif self dot key. If the user imputes dangerous, it's domestic print not dangerous. Then else, oh wait, I made a mistake. Then else print invalid. So let's come to the object and call this function. We need to call this define function. We have one dot define. So let's run our code. There is a mistake. Oh, I missed. I didn't add some the colon. Oh, I didn't add it. So we add Add the colon here. The colon here. Which one approach? You can say animal, lion, wild, dangerous. So let's go and change it to domestic. Let's change it to domestic. You can create as many objects as you want. This is first animal. Okay, let me create the second animal. Let me create the second object. So let me create the second object. Anim 2 or 2 animals. Let me write cat. Cat. Domestic. Then let me include another one and write something else in it. Anim 3. Animals. Say dog. Dog. Let me just write, impute something that is not, let me just write anything. Let me just write anything. Let's see what it prints. Then let me go and call these functions. So let me just copy this. Just to copy this. Copy this. Copy. Paste. Then change it to animal 2. Animal 2. Then we'll do the same thing for the third one. Let me paste here. Paste. What did I do here? I didn't make a mistake. Then let me change it to, let me edit it to 3. Then let me call this function 2. Copy. I'm calling this function as well. Up. Paste. Change it to anim 2. 2. Let me do same for the third one. Paste. Change it to 3. 3. Selection and code. 3. So you can see our first animal is lion. Lion is wild, dangerous. Second, cat, domestic, not dangerous. Third, dog, because what I wrote GGD, invalid. So this is how to run it. Let me show you guys. There's another example. Show you guys another example. So let's assume I want to change the right top in this function, intro self function. I can call it here. When I call this intro self function, when I call it here, when I redefine it here, whatever I write here will override whatever I have in the parent class. So let's give it a try. So here, I didn't make mistake. Then I want to redefine this class, this function. Make sure that's so I have def intro self. I want to write something else in it. I want it to be my playlist. F. So I want to write the name of the animal is self.m. It is self.k. Let's run the code. And see, the name of the animal is and the name of the animal is lion. It is wild, dangerous. You can see it's repeated here. The name of the animal is dog. It is this invalid. So let me show you guys another example. Let's say, for instance, you want to keep. Let me go back to my. You can see here that in the class living things, so what I have here, just the name of the animal and the kind. That's all. But here I made it to be more elaborate. The name of the animal is this. It is wild. So let's say, for instance, I want to keep the properties, this function, the function in this one. I want it to be. I don't want it to change. I want to give the function in the write-up inside the intro self function and class living things. And I also want to keep the write-up here. I also want to keep the one here. So how can we do it? Like here, after this ninth line, let's use that. You use the super function. There's this function called the super function. You call the super function. Let me eliminate the tabs. Call the super function dot intro self dot intro self. That's all. When you do this, let's run the code so you understand what I'm saying. Let me run the code. You can see it printed the write-up in the function of the class, the base class, and also the function in the derived class. You know, the inherited class, the animal. The animal is called the derived class. The first class, the parent class. Okay, let me just say the parent class. It's printed what I have in the function lion wild, what I have in the function and the parent class, and also what I have in the function of the derived class, which is also the child class. It printed everything. So if you want it to print everything in the, we want to keep everything in the parent class and also keep what you have in the child class. You use the super function. So this is it. You can subscribe to my channel for more videos. So thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for always watching my videos. For those that have not subscribed yet, for those watching my videos but have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching my videos. Take care. Bye bye.